If it's true that
Texas politics is a contact sport,
then Ann Richards was an MVP. Judging from Holland Taylor's take on her, she knew it.
She had a quite big signature, which her chief of staff, Mary Beth, said would sometimes get bigger when her ego was particularly big that day.
Holland's rehearsal space is flooded with details that she learned from years of research. How Ann would doodle on her blotter.
The only one with sense enough to leave the Alamo was a woman.
How she'd fiddle with little items on her desk.
The Texas Capitol.
There's even a replica of her very large vintage phone.
It's not necessary to have these things exactly as they were, but I like it.
Holland actually met Governor Richards once, but that encounter left an impression on her as big as that famous signature, and her death in 2006 hit the actress hard.
It left me bereft in a way that went on a long time, and I was very surprised by how moved I was.
She decided to channel her feelings into something creative, maybe a movie of the week, she said. But one day while driving, it hit her.
It's a play. It's her live, personal engagement with an audience.
She'd never written anything, let alone a one-woman show, and she says she's not a spiritual person, but she felt driven by a powerful force, maybe even Richards herself. During interviews with many of the late governor's staffers and friends, she learned that Ann had enjoyed 2.5 men and thought Holland was, in her words, the bomb. She imagines Richards, knowing someone would probably portray her someday, casting her from the beyond.
It's like she said, I know who should do it. I'm going to give her a little prod. Give her a little poke from up here. She's going to get this idea. And I ran with it. Certainly the achievement of my life, unquestionably.
The Playhouse production is her 9th time embodying the outspoken Democrat, and she slips on the drawl like a pair of comfy slippers.
take another call.
But she's quick to point out the piece isn't about political partisanship. It's about participation.
Whereas most of us say, God, they should put a stop sign up there. Certain people say, I'm going to see who I talk to about that.
Ann Richards was one of those people, and Holland hopes audiences will leave equally inspired to care for the world that's in their hands.
The government isn't they. The government is you.